Yeah, yeah. So actually, before we start, there's a quote that keeps coming to mind and I want to share with everyone. It goes, all our lives we are in need and others are in need of us, by George Odell. And I'm reminded that really all of life is about friendships and family and community and relationships, right? So we want to, on behalf of Chris and my parents, thank all of our friends who are here. We want to especially honor our next generation, the cousins who come here through quite a bit of effort for many of you, and that we just must keep getting together because that's really what matters.
It's quite a beautiful thing to be able to have a family where we can all, one, just come together and be in each other's presence without having any issues together, but two, that we can all drop what we have going on and just spend the weekend together having fun and enjoying each other's company. So thank you all for that. And what I'm up to these days is I graduated college in the spring of 2017 from the University of Denver and then moved to Salt Lake City to work with Phil in Phil's film production company. And so I have spent most of my time editing, so sitting in front of a computer and just watching videos and sound and just dismantling and reassembling essentially what in alchemy they call coagulate, where you have something that's whole, which could be a video clip or a song, and then you separate it to see all the different parts of it and components, and then you put it together in a different way that has a more powerful effect than the other. But really I've just been learning the art of storytelling and how we can use story as a way to, one, just have people connect with each other and empathize with each other, but more to really transmit ideas and talk about things that are tough to talk about, but that need to be talked about, and really figure out how to use story and film as a tool to help improve the society and make it a world that we want. And so for the next couple of years, I see myself continuing to grow as a filmmaker, and just last week, Phil and I went and became volunteers at the homeless shelter to work with kids as a type mentor, reading books to them and taking them on trips. So I'm very excited in the next couple months and couple of years to just continue working with the community and working with kids and being a mentor. And then I've been a big snowboarder for the past 13 or so years, and I'm hoping to do some competitions this year and hopefully do well, and that is basically my plan for the next couple of years.
Hi, it's great to see everybody here, new faces, old faces, all friendly. So what I have been doing for the past couple of years is I am going for my Brazilian citizenship. So far I'm halfway there. I just need to get my voter registration done, and then I'll be all set. I am going to college. I am going for my associates in computer science, hopefully later on in life going for my bachelor's degree in computer science. I've been working constantly on the back, trying to pay for my college tuition, and just living the best life. Picked up a ukulele the other day, just so I can have something to do in my free time. Yeah, great to see everybody here.
My name is Brolin. It's great to see everybody here. I'll keep it simple and brief. So for the last few years, I've been attending school and also pursuing a career in snowboarding. Actually, recently I just got back from Argentina where I was able to place top 10 and be able to qualify for World Champs. So for the next few years, I'll be snowboarding, and I just turned 26, trying to figure out what adulting is like and how to pay bills and how to balance life. So I'm a student and snowboarding.
Yeah, so I'm Tommy. My grandfather told you a bit about me to begin with, so thank you for the introduction. I appreciate it. So yeah, I just graduated from the University of Rhode Island with a degree in industrial engineering and a degree in German as well. Between September 2016 and September 2017, I had the pleasure of living in Germany for a year, so thank you, Opa, again, for the inspiration to live there at the time of my life. and wunderschönes Zeit, if you will, out there. And then, yeah, so right now I just started a job at TJX. I work, I'm an industrial engineer for TJX, and I'm so grateful to have this job. It's perfect right out of college, and so I'm an engineer by day and then a musician at night as well. Just trying to find that balance in my life and trying to be as successful with both as I can be. So, yeah, very grateful to be here, and thank you to all of my wonderful cousins for the inspiration to be the best guy I can be every day. It's so awesome to get to hang out with you guys and see all these friendly faces around here. Couldn't ask for better company out here.
Great to be here in the company of all these wonderful souls. I'm Paul. If you don't know me, it's so great to see all of you here. I haven't seen the whole family together like this in quite a while, so all this amazing energy here. So right now I'm working a variable position at a wonderful health food store. It's one of the best health food stores in the country actually, and has received awards for such. So we're kind of on the forefront of nutrition, herbalism, holistic healing, and just treating people with very pure foods and organic material and stuff like that. So that's my day job, and I do that every day of the week pretty much. And then apart from that, I'm also very into music. So I'm on 3 separate record labels now. I've really taken it very, very seriously and invested a lot of time and money and work into music. I just signed a contract with a label in Berlin. I just signed another contract with a label in Serbia, and the label in Serbia actually happens to be a sub-label of one of the top 10 progressive house labels on Beatport, and Beatport is the main distribution service, kind of like the iTunes for the world of electronic music. So I'm on the label in Serbia, I'm on the label in Berlin, and I also am on a fantastic label in Boston, which is right next door to me, and it's so great for me that I actually part of this label in Boston as well, because that label is incredible, and some of the best musicians in my scene from all over the world are part of that label, both male and female. In fact, the females totally, leave us males in the dust as far as talent goes. So it's constantly inspiring, and so yeah, I have my music and my passion for health and nutrition. And yeah, it's just so great to be here with everybody. I'm just so happy to see everybody smiling and enjoying each company.
Well, so there's a girl who moved into the house, so I have a sort of sister, she's not really my sister. She got a dog, a 30-year Mountain puppy, who's 8 weeks old, I think? 8.5 years old. Yeah, and I got my license. You already heard about that? Oh yeah, I went to a YouTube thing. So there's a thing that YouTubers do when they make a bunch of videos and stuff. So there's a event. It's an event, and it's called CVX Live. It was in it was not actually Salt Lake. It was in Utah. It was in Provo, Utah, like 30 minutes away from Salt Lake. So I went there a few weekends ago, and I was waiting like a long time to do that. So that was very fun.
Nice.
People are a lot shorter than you think. They seem taller on the internet.
Yeah. Very good.
Well, I'm Jimmy. I'm the youngest boy in the Chris Hessler family. Yeah, like everyone said, obviously it's great to be here with everyone. This is the thing that I look forward to the most in the year. It's even, for my close family, for my brothers and Nikki, it's hard for us even to find time as we become adults to spend this beautiful time together. So the ability that we can all come is just something, it's a blessing that a lot of families do not have. So I hope I don't take that for granted, and I never will. And Opa Grummy, that goes out to you for creating that dynamic and that relationship from day one, really. So thank you so much for that. In terms of me, I'm in my 4th year as an undergraduate student at the University of Denver, where Jack also graduated. So we spent two years there together, which was amazing. I study sociology and French. And over the past few years in Jackson Hole, where we grew up and where we spent the past 10 years as a family, I've become really close to the Mexican community out there through a love and a passion for soccer. And I've really just learned a lot about the struggles that a lot of these guys face, guys and girls and parents. And so I've really dedicated myself recently to just doing all that I can to first learn about these issues, and then doing all that I can to then try to counteract these issues and provide a little bit of positivity for the community. So I've done a lot of that through soccer, and I've been coaching kids for a while now. I created a soccer camp with a great friend of mine, and we have more than 80 kids now involved, ages around like age 5 to 15 really. And that's been great, that's been a blessing, and that's kind of evolved now into more of what I think would potentially become a career out of this passion and out of this love for understanding people different than me, and really, but seeing the beauty in that and the similarity in the difference, you know. And I think for me, what my dream is short term right now as I graduate over the next 1 year will really be to spend as much time as I can in Mexico and really perfect my Spanish, because I know how much that will benefit my career in the future. And that's something that I know at 21, it's easier to do it now than it ever will be. So if as I have the time and the ability now, I really want to. And so that's what I will do next year for 6 to 12 months, whatever works. And then after that, what I really want to do is come back to the U.S., probably go to the East Coast, to the Boston area, to stay close, first of all, to my dad, to Tommy, hopefully to Peter, to Junior, hopefully to Brolin as well, bring it all back together, and get a degree in educational leadership so that I can really evolve this interest and this passion that I have from soccer into something that is a little bit more universal and not I think can really have an impact. And that's something that I have a lot of passion in, I have a lot of heart in, and I think just learning and seeing all of these kids that I've been working with now for so long as they go into high school now and the problems that they face, I really want to be involved with that, and I really want to do all that I can to help resolve these problems in any way that I can. So we'll see what happens, but at least for now, that's the 1 to 4 year plan, and
Way to go,
we'll see how it goes.
So, first of all, thank you for the introduction earlier. So yeah, I'm Peter. I live in the UK. I've been in London for the last 10 years, and I just graduated from University College London. Hopefully you pronounced it right. I'm proud of you.
I've got it.
Yeah, normally you overcomplicated it.
And that's London in the UK and not London, Ontario.
That's right. It's London, UK, not London, Ontario. It's a bit further. So I just graduated with a degree in urban planning, design, and management. You may be wondering what urban planning is. After 3 years, I still don't really know, but I have a job, and that's kind of all that counts. So I did my 3 years in the UK. It's a bit shorter than in the US, but I think it's more intensive. And during those 3 years in the summers, I did an internship in Abu Dhabi, working with an urban design firm. So, I mean, literally, urban design is just designing and doing the master planning for large-scale residential development most of the time. So it's really city making, and it's very cool. It's kind of like architecture, with civil engineering involved. And this summer, so in my 3rd year, I worked with ACOM in London. Am I talking too loud?
Louder.
Oh, louder. Okay.
Yeah.
I worked with ACOM in London, and they offered me a job after that. So I'm going to be joining the same team I worked with in the building and places team. So ACOM is a really big company. They do quite a bit of stuff in Canada. Actually, I saw some ads on the way over here, right? And mostly in oil, I believe, like in Alberta area. I'll be working in the master planning team, and some of my first projects are in the Middle East, in Kazakhstan, and a bit of stuff in North Africa, and then some projects in the UK. So I'm really looking forward to that. But I probably want to do 2-3 years there and get some professional experience, and hopefully get a master's. And not an MBA, but a bit young for an MBA. So hopefully within 2 or 3 years, I'd like to come back to college in the Boston area. So yeah, thank you very much for.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you again to Open Drumming for hosting this. You know, as everyone said, I think it's beautiful that we can all come together and take the time as a family, because as we get older in life and get busier and busier and time goes faster, it's critically important that we make the time to spend together. For me, just an update, so I've been running a film production company for the last 6 years, and lucky enough to be able to work with Jack, as he said, over this last year and a half, and really see his growth and development. And our film production company is really focused on telling stories that are focused on advancing human potential. So 2 of our biggest projects in the last year was we're in post-production, which is the editing phase on a feature-length documentary about public lands and the divide between rural and urban communities in America that Jack has been one of the key editors on. We also did a series that followed 6 athletes to the Winter Olympics with the whole through line that these athletes come from countries without snow. So we got to travel to 13 countries in about a period of 5 months, and all these athletes made it to the Olympics. So my partner went to the Olympics and filmed them. Through that, we got signed with a TV agency, and now my main focus is on developing TV series, packaging these, taking them out to different networks like the Netflixes and Facebooks and HBOs of the world. So it's been a very exciting time, and I've been very lucky to get to experience so many different cultures, so many different walks of life, and then work with so many people way more talented than me and get to learn from them. So it's been a beautiful experience, and for the future, we want to continue that, continue to do bigger series, continue to develop feature films, and really implementing strategies so that these movies can have impact to challenge stereotypes or preconceived notions, and ultimately bring us together to see our similarities rather than our differences. So thank you again, Open Drumming, for hosting this. Honored to be a part of this event.
So little Alec, age 8 tomorrow, we want to send him our highest congratulations for his birthday tomorrow. I don't want to miss to have said that, because I hope that this video will reach him in time so that he knows we're thinking of him. Right? So thank you very much for taking this video. And Alec, congratulations.